Hey, it's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio. Welcome back. Today we're going to look at a 3-finger picking pattern that's going to work really nicely in anything that's in 12/8 time. Now, we can also apply this to other time signatures, but you'd have to change the pattern. So we're going to start off with just an idea of what the 12/8 time means. So 12/8 time essentially is where we have 12 eighth notes in one measure. And it might sound confusing, but really the best way to think of it is regular 4/4 time. So we're kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. But every beat that we have is divided into 3. So we have within that like 1, 2, 3, 4 is like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's quite a common thing that you'll hear. It's not as exotic as you might think. There are other time signatures that are much more challenging. But the cool thing here is that we can do a Travis picking pattern that is not as orthodox as some of those more standard patterns. Like we're going to use 3 notes. We're going to use our thumb, middle, and index finger. So as an example, the first chord we're going to do is an E minor. All you really need is the 2nd fret on string number 4. Now, to make this sort of pop out a bit more and sound a little nicer, I'm using a capo on fret number 3. You can do this any way you want. But E minor is the first chord. You could just use the 2nd fret, string number 4. And I'm going to start off by thumb on string number 6 on the low E string, middle finger on string number 2 or the B string, and index finger on string number 3, which is the G string. So get that comfortable first, okay? So we're going to get that sort of in place. Now the speed that I'm playing it at is quite fast, so don't feel like you need to actually play it that fast. You do like... Right now, for those of you who actually come here for classes, you might recognize this kind of pattern, the 3-note pattern. And if you recognize that, you can sort of apply it to this one here today, because we're just going to make it a little more challenging than the one you've done here in the studio. So we're going to start on string number 6, string number 2, string 3, and then we're going to do 4 with our thumb, 2, 3. And before you go into the rest of the chord changes, just get that pattern comfortable. When I'm speeding it up, I'm playing it like... It's a 3-finger rule, right? Now we're going to go from this. So twice in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where we get the 12/8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The next thing we're going to go to is a G chord. So the G that we need, all we need is 1 finger on the 3rd fret, string number 6. So if we started, let's say, with this note here, first finger, 2nd fret, string 4. And then middle finger, 3rd fret, string number 6. Same exact pattern. You can practice to start off going between those two. A lot of fun, right? Once you get that going. So like I said, play it slow, even slower than that if you need to. Next chord that I go to is an A minor 7. So 1st fret, string 2, 2nd fret, string number 4. And now we're just going to change that first note. Instead of string 6, go to string 5. Everything else is the same. So 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, and then a C. So just add the ring finger on string number 5. So this. And don't mind me if I'm using my middle finger there. That's just for sheer laziness. Don't want to move my hand that much. But yeah, use first finger, middle finger, whatever way makes sense for you, okay? Right, so that's going to be our first part. And like I said, it's a full measure for each chord. Second time through, we start off the same way. E minor, G, right to a C. Then we're going to do a B7. We're going to go 2nd fret, string number 5, 1st fret, string number 4, 2nd fret, string number 3, and we're going to go 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and then we're going to switch it up. We're going to move our middle finger to string number 6, and do 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And that leads us back to the E minor. So hear this hear this in context. And then it just keeps repeating, right? So you can go through this and slow. Even slower if you want. Then we can just finish with an E minor chord. And you can treat it like an infinite loop if you just want to keep practicing. You can even just do portions like the E minor to the G. Well, this pattern is a lot of fun. So within a standard 4/4 time song, if you had like a swing fill, that would fit right in there. There's a lot of things you can do with this pattern. But first, I'll start off just by getting you comfortable using the actual pattern and playing with it. So these are the kind of things that I like to work on with my fingers, just so they're prepared for anything that comes their way. If you have any questions, though, about this, let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this each week, and I'll see you soon.